All right, guys, I've had some calls on the instrument cluster not lighting up anymore, not working. They do have a battery in them. I'm going to show you how to replace the battery. You can either use an 8mm socket or this Torque 30. It's right here, and I don't know for sure if I can do it without taking this whole instrument cluster out, but we're going to try and see what we end up with. All right, we're going to take the rest of the cluster off. There's 2 bolts right here, one here, and one under here, and we'll pull this loose and flip it upside down and get it out that way. Sometimes it's just not worth the hassle of fighting with it. It's just as easy to bite the bullet and go ahead and do it. Brake cable and some wiring, just unclip that to get that stuff out of the way. Same with over here. All these wires were fixed in that, and it just makes twisting it around a little difficult. So a flat blade, and you just go in and unscrew it, pop it out with a very, very little flat blade. That's all you need. A pin, a real sharp awl, scribe or something like that. You can see the battery down in there. There you go. It's a 2430. You can get those anywhere, Walmart, Home Depot, any hardware store and stuff's going to have those. Okay, we're going to put another battery in. Not sure how old this one was, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in. Make sure that the plus side is up. Pay attention to orientation when you pull it out, but it's got a plus on there, positive, and you want that up. So you'll put it in and just, it's got locking, it's got a certain position it has to be in, and very hard to see, but there's a spot there and there on both sides that battery sets in. This piece obviously is not made for a normal screwdriver with that circle in the middle. It's just not real deep, but it's just got a twist locking device. You can see the groove in it that stops there, and it has a ring on the inside of the cluster. When you drop that in and just twist it, that locks it in. It has an O-ring on it to seal, to keep moisture and stuff out. So try not to tear that. You put it, get it to where it drops in flush, and then you turn, and it will be parallel. And we'll put this back in, hopefully. So don't put one bolt in and tighten it down. You'll struggle getting the other one in. So just get it started, move the other one up. That way you don't strip threads. Everything lines up all right. Now we'll take and get all the cables back where they're supposed to be. So you got 2 pins on the bottom of the headlight that go in these mounting holes in the fender. So we want to make sure we get that stuck in correctly. Push it in, and then you take your Torx and tighten those 2 screws back down. And now you'll have a fresh battery to keep your instrument lights on.